the lighting may be bad, but this is another impromptu video. So y'all saw the other two videos, right? The NBU battle. I'm gonna tell you the real shit when I leave here. As soon as I get back to the hotel, Tarico St. James won, and Kyla Nicole Santi won, who I wanted to win. There's many teas that are gonna be read as soon as I get back to the house. So we're gonna do it as soon as we get home. Ciao. Smile, Uncle Archie.
He got a permanent smile.
Yeah, I already know how it is too. You look good, Kyla. Bitch, you like a butterfly with them lashes, honey. You gonna fly away. Get into all of these formers.
Back. On ball. Back. Hey, Alexis. Y'all look good.
Yeah. What's going on, everyone, and welcome to another fabulous episode of The Audition with your boy, the Sebastian Alexander Bonet. I'm your boy, the Sebastian Alexander Bonet. It is Monday, October 29th, 2012. Before we even begin, I forgot, make sure you subscribe above my head. Make sure you thumbs up the video. Finger me, as I always say. It is the day after Mr. and Mrs. Black Universe. I attempted to do videos last night, 2 videos at that last night, but I kept yawning and I kept falling asleep in the midst of the video. So I was like, girl, screw it. I'll do it in the morning once I wake up. Last night, first off, congratulations to Miss Florida, Miss Kyla Nicole Santi, that came in and baby, she whooped last night. She won every category except sportswear. Cleared last night. Congratulations to Mr. Tarico St. James. I loved his talent last night. First off, I love anyone that can do a live talent and execute it well. And he did do that. His talent, he's always done, as far as I know him, have always done live talents. Very creative, very much thinking outside of the box. Everyone can't do that. They don't have that ability to do so. But I enjoyed his talent last night. It was phenomenal. So congratulations to the newly crowned Mr. and Mrs. Black Universe, Miss Kyla Nicole Santi and Mr. Tarico St. James. So y'all have a wonderful reign. This is day number 1. You have 364 and 1/4 days left of your reign. Make it yours. Make it passionate. Make it loving. Make it successful. And make it epic. Do you, boo? So yeah, good time. The pageant last night, and I'm gonna try to do this as quickly as I can. It didn't give me the bells and whistles last night, and I'm saying that to say, you know, I love Universe, and like I said in my previous videos, I'm not one of those girls that travels to a lot of gay events. Like, I'm not taking out, like, if it, you know, I wish pageantry like happened on Saturdays, Fridays, and Saturdays when people are traditionally off. You know, I would probably go to a lot more pageants, but being that it's on Sundays and I work Sundays or whatever, I can't. I'm not missing my money to come to no pageant or any gay event other than that. People that know me know I only take off for 2 events, gay events rather. That's Universe and Sizzle. Universe is my birthday weekend, just past Friday, October 26th. And Sizzle is always my vacation. I'm down there with my best friends. I go for a week, and that's my annual vacation every year. But other than that, no. You know, Well, I take that back. I normally take off for Miss Duval too. Miss Duval. I take off for Miss. I didn't go this past year because it was my best friend's wedding, and I was the officiant of the wedding, so I couldn't make both. But I'm normally off for Miss Duval. I normally do take off for Miss Duval because I do love the Duval pageant, the Duval pageantry system, especially the Miss Duval. But at any rate, it didn't give me the bells and whistles. Now, is it NBU? Not sure. Is it me? Not sure. I had a recent experience this past year, and it came back that it was on me. I went to. Everybody knows that I live in Tallahassee, but I am a native New Yorker, and a Floridian. I did all of my schooling in Tallahassee, all of my primary and secondary and my collegiate schooling in Tallahassee, but my summers were spent in New York or whatever, right? As a child growing up to an adult. So I'm a native New Yorker, I'm a native Floridian. I've been blessed to have both sides of that. But this past January, I went to New York. And I went to this club that I used to frequent when I was a little younger. And when I was younger, I remember having a good time. It was a tea. It was awesome. And I got somebody at my door. Give me just a moment. We're going to come back to this part. Hold, please. I'm going to slide out because I'm naked. But you don't see nothing. Ah! Just a minute. Who is it? Who is it? Oh, thank you very so much. Have a good day. I'm gonna slide back in. Hopefully I didn't see nothing. Anyways, that was room service bringing me some trash bags. I went to a club, make a long story short, went to a club that I thought when I was younger, I knew it was a tea. I had a good time, da-da-da. I went back this past January when I was there for grad school auditions, and I went back to the same club, and it was not the same. I was like, you know, I enjoyed myself, but it was like, it's real young in here, real young, and I'm not, you know, feeling it. And, you know, I thought the club had changed. I thought, you know, oh, this ain't the club that I used to be when I was here, you know, I actually have a good time. But then it dawned on me that, bitch, the club ain't changed. I've changed. I've gotten older. I've matured. That might not be the thing that excites me anymore. So, you know, initially I was trying to blame it on the club, that the club had changed. But no, baby, it's evolution. I've changed. I've matriculated. I became, you know, I have grown into who I am now. And so I'm saying that to say is that it might not be NBU. I mean, I don't know what your personal feelings on it is. Maybe we're thinking the same thing. But it could be very well be me. It could be me that I've changed. I've, you know, grew, matured, or whatever the case may be. Because, like I said, this is year number 9 for me. I think this is year 9 for me. 8 or 9. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not blaming NBU. It was what it was last night. But like I said, it may have been me. It could be like, people were looking at me last night. Like D West came up to me like, what? D Sebastian, you're not dressed up? I was expecting some kind of costume or whatever. Last night, I was like, girl, it's real regular. It's real. Well, first off, I wanted to wear something kind of regular. First off, you know, I done dropped about 50 pounds. I was trying to show the new buffer side of me, you know. But I didn't feel like being in bells and whistles. I didn't feel like being in scarves and collars and jackets and pieces and all. I just didn't feel like it. I felt like, I'm going in some jeans and a t-shirt and some Timbs and let have, you know. And like I said, it very well could be me. Very well could be me. So I honestly don't know. But like I said, it didn't give me the over the top, the grandness that I'm used to. But neither here nor there. 2, I don't understand why, especially girls in this lifestyle, you know, why people have to be shady. I know shady and reading came, you know, we created it, we perfected it, we're executing it, but I just don't know, honey. Now, you know, in the other video, I had the guaranteed turners who's going to turn the opening. or break the opening, and then I had the hit or misses. And I preface all that by saying, you know, I love you, I respect you, you know, I cherish all of your stuff, you know, the things that you do. This was not meant to be disrespectful, was not meant to be degrading, was not meant to attack your character, anything of that nature. This was just based on my opinion. And the fact of the matter is, that's what judges do. You know, the adjudicators that are judging, the contestants, they are nothing but opinions. You know, when you go out for a job interview, if they hire you, if they don't hire you, it's based off of their opinion. I mean, everything that happens pretty much in the world is based off of opinions. And so if you felt some kind of way about my opinion, I do apologize, but girl, get over it. I mean, who am I? Y'all might say, well, bitch, Sebastian ain't nobody, he ain't won no national pageants. And you're right, I have not. But on the flip side, do you have 2 degrees from an accredited university? Are you as articulate as I am? Are you more worldly as I am? Can you make it in corporate America like I can? Yes, you have wonderful attributes, but baby, so do I. And I think mine transfer over to the mainstream America. That's all I'm going to say about that. So, you know, I don't want to offend anybody, and I don't want to demean anybody, but last night I got a lot of shade based off of my comments. You know, I got a lot of, you know, jokes with it. You know, people that were very nice. Raquel Lord, I love her so much. Kind of joked with me last night. And I was just like, oh girl. And then Quentin Tajor came up to me. He was like, I hope I did you proud last night, because I was told that I was supposed to break the opening, so I hope I broke it. And I was like, well, you'll find out in my video. I'm posting her tomorrow. But other people were shade and D. Shade and D. And I'm not gonna call any names, but it's just like, dude, it's kind of like, are you that insecure about yourself that my comment bothered you? I didn't even call all kinds of names, honey. Whore, slut bucket, trollop, fat bitch, shamu, churn loser, first runner-up, second runner-up, third runner-up, bitch, no runner-up. I didn't call all kinds of them, but that did not deter my self-esteem. It did not deter who I am as a person. It did not change who I am as a person. I am me. I am the me. You know, I don't understand why you have to be so shady. You know, child, I'm gonna leave it at that. But you know, all I can say is that once again, that I'm sorry. But if you feel some kind of way, baby, you know, your feelings, you need to do it. You know, you need to address that the best way you know how, honey. Call a young and fix my life, honey, because it's better to be in peace than be in pieces, beloved. So how you receive it is up to you, and how you take that and apply it to your life, or how you what's what I'm looking for? How you relate that or whatever, however you process it. It's completely up to you, because once again, I did not mean it in a hurtful, demeaning way. It was just my opinion. So let's get down to the girls 3 that broke the opening last night, and I need to try to remember the best that I can with. Oh, my camera, because I'm about to go through my camera, look at my pictures to remind me who did break it last night. Let's see. Let me go back. Who I thought was good. Let me go back. I love Yasmin Campbell-Sar and Darian Davenport. They came out, it was very much robotic. It was very sickening. Darian reminded me of the Urkelbot from Family Matters, but a hipper version of it. Yasmin Campbell-Sar came out and broke it. Her dress was made out of CDs. It was very, I don't want to give you all the details, I would describe it wrong, but she had on this sickening piece that kind of sprouted up or whatever. But just the outfits were very creative, but it takes more than just the outfit. It was the character that they embodied. They came out as if they were robots. They embodied that persona. It was not Yasmin in a CD dress. It was Yasmin the robot, Darian the robot. So they gave you full-fledged persona of everything that they were presenting. So they turned it. It was awesome. Who else? What the hell? Oh, that's the picture. Quentin Tajor, yes, baby, and Tyra Lynn Fox, yes, they turned it. You know, Tyra has hair, Quentin has hair, but they put on these ball caps. You know, in the movies or in plays when people, if they're shooting a scene and they're supposed to look bald, they put on a ball cap. And it blends in with your skin. You put the makeup on, you glue it down, and it blends in, and it looks like makes it look like that you're bald. So they had on these ball caps on it, and it was stoned and jeweled and all that good stuff, you know. And it looked very realistic. It didn't look shoddy work done. It looked very realistic. So they turned it when they came out. It was over the top. It was glamorous, and I loved it. Silky, I like it. I really did like Silky. The crowd, you know, based off of crowd appeal, they didn't go up, but they appreciated. There was some clapping. And apparently y'all didn't watch my video about just clapping for people just so that you support them. But anyways, I'm not neither here nor there. Who else? Antoinette Chanel Roberts turned it because they didn't know that she was coming. Her dress was cute. I mean, it was a dress. But it was the fact that she had been on vacation. For a while. And she had some handcuffs that she threw out in the audience. You know what the handcuffs symbolize. You know, symbolism, such a wonderful thing. So she was cute based off that no one know that she was there. And, you know, she's been away for a long, long, long time. So the surprise element. Let's see. Gabby, yeah. It was... you know, I know she loves ball gowns. She loves ball gowns, but, you know, I don't know. I'm just getting tired of seeing ball gowns, you know. Princess Bride, you know. But it was a pretty dress, you know. Yeah, that's about all. Who else? Aja gave me mad black woman. Like, well, not saying not mad as in anger, but mad as she done lost her mind. I loved her updo. I love the dress, and it looks like Aja has lost some weight too. And it's not a bad thing because I love my thickness. You know, I love thick boys and thick girls. I love the thick transgender women. I think I'm beginning to like transgender women. I really am. There are some people that I utterly love that are sexy. As, my God. Girl, I'm so sorry. That is so unbecoming of a lady. Girl, my sinuses are kicking my ass with this weather change up here. Girl. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Bitch, I farted in one video and then I'm hawking up snot in this one. I do apologize. That is so unprofessional. I'm trying to love my thick women. I love Deja Black. I am in love with her. She is sexy as all outdoors. Valencia Santiago. I didn't see her this year, but I love her. She's thick. Trina Dupree. I love her. She is thick as all hell to me. Who else? I just love all the thick women. Just thick back. Just the things I would do, baby, I would lay you down and break your back. At one point I didn't like transgender, not like that. But now I'm just like, girl, they kinda appealing to me. They passable and they tall as fuck, but there are some tall as fuck women too. You know, but yeah, anyways. Aja looked great last night. I loved her, and she came out in her character too, as well. The lady Marissa and Christopher Iman, I like the concept. My sinuses. I like the concept. Was it executed 100%ly? I'm not saying so. I don't know. I'm probably about 70% at the beginning of it. It looked kind of unsure. Marissa did like a dance, and then Krista went into a dance. I don't know if it was planned or if it was just spur of the moment, but I enjoyed them, but I don't think it was executed 100% of the way. Chanel Nicole, she had some lights in her hair and lights in her dress. I clapped, but it was, you know, I love Chanel Nicole, but it was not, it didn't give me what I needed. Let me say that. Who the hell is this? Trey Reese. He gave me alright. You know, my mother was not there last night, and I kind of knew she wasn't gonna be there because she told me. But it's not my place to put anybody's business out there. You know, like I said before, with Trinity and the pageant that she's doing, it's not my place to put anybody's business out there. But she told me that she wasn't coming. But anyways, Trey was all right. Chanel Nicole and DeAndre. What? No, it's that man name. Is it DeAndre? Child, the other body boy. It was cute. Shit. Nicole loved Dupree. She had a sickening wig, very much wet and wavy that came to one side. But what turned it is she had on this dress, but it had a deep cut, like past the ass line, like down deep thigh. And so it didn't cut all the way up, it cut down. So it kind of like came across and came all the way down. That's what turned it. Her dress was very cute. Very cute. And she looked awesome. Looked really good. Raquel and who was Raquel's king? Is Monty her king? Yes, Raquel and Monty are king. Monty turned it as always, and Raquel turned it. Raquel came out with her head. First up, always painted back boots, but her head was in a globe. Not a globe as in the world, but it was actually, when people think of a globe, they think of, because it's circular, they think of the world. But a globe is anything that is circular of the same circumference all the way around. Bitch, I am educated. But her head was in a globe, and it had like little strips going all the way around. Painted, done. The globe was sickening, and she served. She walked down. Monty gave you kind of gothic realness, if you will. Very well done. I executed very well. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Her gown was everything. His gown, they really matched. It was good. I'm trying to see who that is. Somebody in green. That looks like Ardarius and whomever his queen is. I cannot see. It was alright. Tasha Long and the dude with the locks. Whatever his name is. Yeah. Is my phone ringing? Oh, it is. It is ringing. I'll give a call back, whoever that was. It was I don't know. I personally didn't. I don't know, maybe on somebody else, that outfit that the dude with the locks, I can't think of his name, had on, it was very much, he had on some boots and no pants, and he had on like Speedos with like a little patch in front of it, so where you can see like the print line or whatever. But I don't, and then he had on like some kind of jacket, tuxedo jacket with, but that's the one Sophia had on last night. With Spike, I don't know. It didn't give me what I need. I was confused about the concept of it all. Uncle Archie, I like his very much big top Circus de Soleil. I'm gonna wrangle these animals up. I like it. Uncle Archie is always, and congratulations, Uncle Archie, for serving 20 years into the MBU industry as far as being crowned 20 years ago. You're old, but for some reason you look really young. I know your secret. I'm not going to tell your secret. But you look really young. Your face seems to get fresher every 6 months or so. You look good, friend. You look good. But yeah, okay. That's all I'm gonna say. You look good. My Uncle Archie looks really good to be 76 years old. Good genes, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. And my sinuses are kicking me again. Anyways, he looked really good last night, so he did break it in my opinion. You know, he was on my hit or miss list, but he broke it. I liked it. Joe Jackson, I liked the concept, Uncle Joe, but I did not like that flowy thing on the back. It gave me very much Spanish woman tees, you know, the people that do the that whatever that back of that skirt, that's what it gave me. It gave me Spanish woman tees. I like the tuxedo, I like the beading. I probably would have beaded some of the hat or whatever. I think you did a little ball on it. The pink and black looks great together, but that little silhouette thing, that I didn't care for that at all. Naisha, you know, it very much gave me Ursula the Sea Witch from, and I don't know if that's what she was going for, but it gave me Ursula the Sea Witch from Little Mermaid, because I'm going to show you, I might be able to put the picture on there, but let me zoom in. Maybe you can see what I'm talking about on my camera. Let me zoom in. That's Naisha. I'm going to post it on Facebook. Doesn't that give you, like, all that little tentacles and the octopus and all that stuff? Doesn't that give you, let me put it back on there. Doesn't that give you very much Ursula? Let me zoom in. Like Ursula the Sea Witch. I mean, I don't know. But anyway, that's what it gave me. It gave me, you know, okay, I'm not even going to say that neither. But anyways, yeah, I liked it. It was very creative. But yeah, it did give me Ursula the Sea Witch. I mean, there's no way around it. It did. It gave me Ursula casting her spell to Ariel to turn her human for a little while to go find her husband on land. There's no way around it. So yeah, that's what I got out of it. And that's really about it. And then Tati and Alphonse look good or whatever. Their opening was he did Phantom of the Opera, and you know I love anything from a musical because my degree is in theater. My first degree rather is in theater, and I'm working on my second one, finishing up. Long story there. Anyways. And then they went into Tati went into the Fifth Element solo, you know, from the and it was cute. So that's the opening. It was cute. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to go through this whole pageant by categories. I'm just gonna tell you what I liked about the pageant, who I liked about the pageant, to do my best to remember, because this video I don't want it to be long as hell already. And how many minutes am I in? Oh, I can't see how many minutes that I'm in because I started it. Okay, whatever. Am I able to see? Oh, I'm 25 minutes on in. Let me just wrap this shit up. Presentation. There were a lot of military Prince Charmings and all of this good stuff. I'm trying to remember who had similar things on. I know Nigel. Good job, Nigel. I didn't come to prelim night. I heard you did a wonderful job. I wish you would have made the 10. I mean the 8. They did a top 10. Top 10 for girls and top 8 for boys, because there were only 11 boys and there were 15 girls. But in presentation, I don't know what it is in pageantry. Once somebody does a trend-setting thing, everybody else wants to follow up with it. Okay, when I don't remember who did this, so don't quote me. When somebody did the initial Prince Charming, that kind of concept, everybody else came out with something the very next season. When someone did the initial spikes and all that stuff, then all the boys and girls started wanting to wear spikes. And then, you know, I just don't, I don't know, you know. I know there's a formula to every pageantry system, but I'm just like, it just seems too much. Like last night, there were 3 Prince Charmings on stage. Or the 3 military, you know, dignitaries, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Who was the other boy? I'm not giving great details. Let me look at these damn pictures, because I'm horrible with names when it comes down to people. Sheena was in somebody's talent or whatever the case may be, as Cinderella, and he had the Prince. He had the slipper or whatever. Now, what if he didn't make that 8? Sheena just got dressed up for none, apparently. If he didn't make the 8, but he made the 8, so it was kind of cute. I don't know. Presentation. Who turned it for presentation for me? I like. I think the person that turned presentation was the best was Nicole. Kyla Nicole Santi. She came out as a flower, and I remember my grandmother did that kind of last year-ish for opening. I believe that was last year for the opening. My grandmother. My mother did that last year for opening, but this one was executed very, very well. She looked polished, looked great, looked professional. She embodied the flower, looked well. For boys who broke it, I would probably have to say Tarico. Once he took off the cape, he had on this white satin cape for presentation, and then once he took it off, it was all stone. It was like a kind of an unveil. Diamond Front, she kept getting tripped on the hoop skirt. I don't know if it was too long or if it just wasn't being maneuvered correctly. She kept getting tripped up on it. She made the 10, but I just didn't buy the presentation aspect of it. In my opinion, Diamond France is a wonderful person, a wonderful spirit, and so pretty. She doesn't have to do that much. You know, some girls have to bring out all the stops and everything else. You know, but when you're naturally fishy, when you're just pretty, you don't have to do all of that. You know, and that's just my opinion. I mean, there's nothing, you know, bad or anything like that, but that's just my opinion. She doesn't have to do all of the gimmicky kind of stuff or whatever. I think it's like a simple, sickening dress would have been sufficient. When it comes down to talents, my standouts for talent, I'm just do it real quick because this video's gonna be, I'm not trying to have it long. For boys, I love my cousin Armandus Bonet. It was sickening. He fagged out, and the boys, the real girls, real boys up there, just had it was very fun to watch. It was very entertaining. It was very energetic. You know, some talents are just boring as hell to watch. Good content, but boring as hell. And sometimes it's not even. When it comes down to judging, you know, it's about the entertainment value as well, but it's about, you know, the originality of it. You know, one of the gentlemen at the very beginning, was that Navion, I think? They did poetry or did spoken word, and the content was excellent. The content, you know, some of the content went over some people's heads because, you know, they don't think in prose or as far as poetry is concerned. But the content was great. But was it an excellent talent for NBU? Not sure. Who else turned talent? I like my Uncle Size's talent. The talent went over very well, but he had his do-rag on his head. So my question is, anybody backstage, how can you not see that the do-rag is on my uncle's head? All the helpers, all the NBU system people, hey, your do-rag on your head. I don't know how Uncle Size can feel the do-rag on his head. And then 3, how did your dresser let you leave without having the do-rag on your head? I believe if that incident would not have happened, my uncle would have made the top 5. That's just my opinion. And I was utterly disgusted by that because everything, presentation was well, sports was well, we ain't got sports so yet. Talent was well, everything was on point, excuse me. But I just don't, I mean, and the thing about it, shit happens. You know, it is what it is. Not blaming anyone, but shit does happen. Shit does happen. But you know, neither here nor there. Kyla broke talent. Kyla broke talent. There's no way around it. She broke talent. She won talent. But Kyla broke talent. It was everything. Are there any other talents that I really enjoyed? Tarico, like I told you before in the beginning, I loved his talent. I love live spoken word, telling a story, adding music, song. It was like a mini play on stage. Sound effects, you know, people dancing, wading in the water and all that stuff, making the water. And it was very theatrical, and I love that aspect about Tarico. He never fails to disappoint when it comes down to talent. He knows his niche, he sticks with his niche, and he makes it clean. Who else as far as talent that I enjoyed? Who else? And I guess that's it because there's no other talents that are standing out to me. Ashton talent was good, but Poor Baby fell off the stage, the dancer. Now I would say this, NBU, you might want to put some glow tape down, and I don't know glow, you know, they make glow tape for the theater so you know your marks and different points or where props go when they're changing the stage. If you put glow tape down and maybe trim the stage, the outer part of the stage, and glow tape, it will be very visible where the edge of the stage is so people are not falling off the stage. Yeah. Because she almost fell on me, but I'm a strong burly man, so I caught her and pushed Poor Baby back up on stage to finish her twirling and toppings. What else? I'm trying to get the talent on my I forgot they did Formula first. And talent is at the very end. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's all I can remember about talent. I may add that somewhere at the very end. I'm about to go through my pictures right now. Next is formal wear, evening gown. They did that first. Formal wear, evening gown. Let's see here. All right. I love navy on blacks. Formal the electric blue. It looks really good, really clean. Ashton. It looked alright, but I just didn't care for it because we had seen that previously, I think, from Valentino. Then that was very similar to Valentino's formal wear from Black America. He is so fine. You can really understand him because I think he's from the islands, but he lives in Chicago. Eric Rainbow. I love Armandus. His as well. Uncle Size's formal wear was everything to me. I loved his formal wear. It gave you old school kind of Temptationist, but it was very very up to date. I didn't care for that one at all. I don't remember his name. The all gray with the high waisted. I didn't like that. In the tails, Makai. Yeah. All right. Gowns. I don't know who this is. Oh, that's a Takia Winters girl. I liked her gown. It was cute. She modeled the hell out of it, but I didn't like the flaps on the side. And I'm not gonna do all of that because you have not seen them. I'm gonna post the pictures. She modeled the hell very pretty. Tasia LaBelle Thomas, very regular. You know, the stones. It was regular. April Chanel. It was a cute gown, but it was not an appropriate gown for MBU, I believe. And when you see the DVD, you'll understand why. It gave me very much creative gown from EOY. That's what it gave me, because I just didn't like the panels on it and all that good stuff, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Stanisha has lost some weight. Stanisha St. James Dupree, I think that's her name, has lost a lot of weight. She was excellent last night. Excellent when it came down to, I mean, she looked good. She looked really good. She's lost weight in her face. She's lost weight in her body, and she looked awesome last night. Her gown was everything she had. She had on, she had a cape, a cover up, and then she had the reveal. It was excellent. She looked really good, really polished. Mercedes Black looked good last night. Ebony Sherry. I liked her dress. At first, she had on an unveil, and I thought her dress that was a regular dress, honey, and I didn't care for it. But then when she did the unveil, she looked really good, really good. Deja's dress was pretty. I didn't like that embellishment that's going up the side and all that, the little sparkly stuff. But I liked the color scheme. She looked really well. Diamond Franz, I liked her dress. She modeled it where her face is painted as always. She looked good. Colin, is that Kyla's dress? Is that Kyla? Yes, that is Kyla's dress with everything. Kyla had an unveil, and she looked excellent in her dress. Her dress was everything. She won that too. Whose dress is this? That's what's old girl? Chelsea Loren. It was cute. And that's about all I can say. Formal wear. I read sportswear. I'm just going to the standouts. Sportswear standouts. That I really liked. I like Armandus' look. Very vintage. I like Uncle Size's look. Alright, that's about it. So we're going to the girls. Oh, I like Tarico's electric blue. I do like his electric blue. And that shoe that he had on, of course, Quentin did that shoe. I think the shoe and tie. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And that's really about it. Girls, Takia Winters missed talent. I mean, she missed sportswear. I don't know what happened to her. She didn't come out and do sportswear, so she missed that. Sportwear standouts. I like Mercedes black sportswear, very 1940s. I loved it. Ebony Sherry sportswear was cute. I like that. I think that was her prelim night sportswear based on the pictures that I saw online. Didn't like that. Diamond France looked excellent in the sportswear. I liked her sportswear. It looked really, really, really well. Oh, Kyla as well. She won. No, she didn't win sportswear. She won everything but sportswear. I like this sportswear. She looked really good, really good, really, really, really good. Something fresh, something new, something different. Chelsea Loren, I like this sportswear because it was different. She gave you very much Ralph Lauren. Like she's going to the racetrack with her gentleman caller, you know, very well. And that's really about it. And that's a tribute that goes into talent. And I'm not going to talk about talent. They did a wonderful tribute to Sasha Valentino. A lot of her monologues and songs that she was used to doing. Takia Winters, her sparkle was excellent. She you know, she didn't do sportswear, but her sparkle was excellent. Excellent, 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 excellent. Tasia LaBelle was good in talent. You know, she dances, she does her points and ballet and all that stuff. Rainbow, whatever his name is. He kept it gay, as Sophia said, honey. He was very good. He did like a merengue kind of thing with all boys and got real sexual on stage. It was perping and pumping and gyrating on each other. And it was just sexual and tension and all of that. So it was good. And then that's really about it. I like Stanisha's talent. It was Dorinda Clark Cole. She didn't do Yolanda this time. And that's really about it. I'm not going to anybody else. I already told you how I love Chirico's talent. And that's really about it. That's really about it. Alright, well, you already know who won and all that good stuff, so I don't need to tell you all that. This was my video, that's all I'm going to say. I'm about to start packing up and all that good stuff, so thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully it was, you know, everything that you wanted to be. Make sure you subscribe, follow me on Instagram, Sebastian Bonet, Twitter, Sebastian Bonet, Facebook, the Sebastian Alexander Bonet. And that's about it. I will holler at you later. Much love. Talk to you soon. Ciao.